Think ants are just tiny bugs crawling around your kitchen? Think again. These little creatures are some of the most mind-blowing animals on the planet. From building underground cities to forming living bridges, ants live in a world full of surprises. So grab your magnifying glass, because today, we're diving deep into the astonishing lives of ants and the facts that will blow your mind. 1. Ants outnumber us. Right now, scientists estimate there are around 20 quadrillion ants crawling around the planet. Yep, 15 zeros. To put that into perspective, for every one of us, there are about 2.5 million ants. If ants had a world domination plan, we'd be in serious trouble. They live almost everywhere, from dense rainforests to scorching deserts, sidewalks, kitchens, and cracks in concrete. The only place on Earth where you won't find them? Antarctica. Even ants have their limits, and together, they weigh as much as all of humanity combined. 2. They're tiny, but insanely strong. You've probably heard this one before, but it still blows people's minds. Ants can carry 10 to 50 times their own body weight. Imagine lifting a car over your head just because you felt like it. That's basically what ants do, every single day. Their secret? Physics. Because ants are so small, their muscles take up a bigger percentage of their body compared to larger animals. That means more strength per square inch. And they don't just carry stuff, they team up to haul food, build structures, and even drag their injured friends back to safety. 3. Ants have been around since the dinosaurs. Ants aren't just strong, they're ancient. These little insects have been crawling around for over 100 million years. That means they were here before the T-Rex, and they managed to survive the asteroid that wiped the dinosaurs out. They've seen the rise and fall of empires, human and otherwise, and they're still thriving. Compared to them, we're the new kids on the block. So next time you see an ant carrying a crumb, just remember, its ancestors were hauling leaves while dinosaurs ruled the earth. 4. Some ants can form living bridges. When ants run into a gap or tricky terrain, they don't back down, they become the bridge. Certain species are known to link their bodies together to form living bridges, helping their colony move safely across obstacles. No boss ant calling the shots, just pure instinct and teamwork. These bridges can shift and adjust in real time as more ants cross, like a living crawling construction crew. It's nature's version of teamwork at its best. 5. The queen can live for decades. While most ants only live a few weeks to a few months, the queen ant is in it for the long haul. In some species, queens can live for up to 30 years, that's longer than most dogs. Her job? Laying eggs. Thousands of them. She can produce an entire colony, sometimes millions of ants, over her lifetime, all while staying hidden underground. And here's the kicker, without her, the colony collapses. No queen means no workers, no soldiers, no future. She's not just royalty, she's the foundation of the entire empire. 6. They farm and raise other insects. Ants don't just collect food, they grow it. Leafcutter ants, for example, are like tiny farmers. They cut up leaves, not to eat, but to feed a special fungus they grow underground. That fungus? It's their actual food, they're full-on fungus farmers. And it gets weirder. Some ants raise aphids like cattle. They protect them from predators and even move them to better plants, just to milk them for a sweet substance called honeydew. It's not just survival, it's full-blown agriculture, on 6 tiny legs. The bullet ant has the most painful sting in the world, it's considered one of the most brutal experiences in the insect kingdom. It's named after the feeling of being shot, that's how intense the pain is. Victims describe it as waves of burning throbbing pain that can last for up to 24 hours. On the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, a scale created by a scientist who voluntarily got stung by insects, the bullet ant sits right at the very top. And in some parts of the Amazon, it's even used in tribal initiation rituals. You have to endure dozens of stings, on purpose. Let's just say this ant is not one to mess with. 8. Ants have 2 stomachs. One is for themselves, like a regular stomach. But the other? It's called a social stomach, and it's used to share food with other ants. This process is called trophallaxis, and it's basically ant food delivery. They pass nutrients mouth to mouth, feeding the queen, the young, and other workers who didn't go out foraging. 9. Ant colonies are built on teamwork. Inside a colony, every ant has a role, and they take it seriously. Worker ants, all female, handle the bulk of the labor. They forage for food, feed the young, clean the nest, and even care for injured ants. Soldier ants are the protectors. Bigger and tougher, they guard the nest and fight off intruders. Male ants have one job, to mate. After that, their work is done, and their life usually is too. No chaos, no confusion, just an entire society built on instinct, order, and cooperation. 10. Ants can detect cancer. As strange as it sounds, some ants may help doctors in the future. Researchers have found that ants can be trained to sniff out cancer cells, with amazing accuracy. Using their powerful sense of smell, they're able to detect chemical changes in the body that signal the presence of tumors. In one study, ants correctly identified cancer-related odors in urine samples after just a few training sessions. It's early science, but it shows that ants could one day help save lives. So next time you see a tiny ant marching across the sidewalk, remember, you're looking at one of the most impressive creatures on Earth. From farming and teamwork to ancient survival skills and even medical potential, ants are way more than just picnic crashers. If you enjoyed these mind-blowing facts, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wild wonders from the animal world. Thanks for watching, and keep your curiosity crawling.